Welcome back. We are turning now to our Thin Blue Line segment for the week and the fight against drugs. A new statistic has just been released that over 100,000 Americans died of a drug overdose during a 12-month period ending in April 2021. The CDC, who released the numbers this week, notes the staggering 28.5% increase from the same time period the previous year. The data also notes 2/3 of those deaths were from synthetic opioids like fentanyl, an increase of 49% from a year ago. So are the lockdowns to blame, the crisis on the border, or both? To talk about how we get a handle on this national tragedy, we're joined by former DEA agent and executive director of PennLink Limited, Derek Maltz. Derek, it's good to see you again. I wish we didn't have to have these conversations, but this is a staggering number, and it set a record. There are three parts to the war on drugs. A lot of Americans don't realize. You've got the war on the street, making sure that legally prescribed opioids don't end up on the street, and then third, making sure illegal drugs don't get here in the first place. Why does it seem like, with all of the resources we have, that we're failing here, sir?
So a couple of things, Tom. Thank you for having me. Right now, the level of fentanyl and meth production is off the charts. It's exploding in Mexico. That's because the cartels have open access into our country, and there's a significant demand in America. Like yesterday, Biden said he was very upset, angry, concerned about the Kenosha riots, but there's no talk about China, Mexico, and fentanyl by anyone in the administration. So there's thousands of parents and families in this country that are disgusted that the administration's not taking this chemical weapon attack serious. So right now, it can never be accepted that 100,000 Americans are dying from poison coming from labs in Mexico. The law enforcement community is out there fighting every day. As an example, on Thursday, CBP in San Diego seized over 17,000 pounds of meth, and they seized 380-something pounds of fentanyl. They're working very hard despite the lack of support from the administration. So they're going to continue to try to stop the flow of these drugs, but they need help from the government.
Yeah. You know, I think one of the problems too, Derek, is that the DEA is seizing thousands of pounds of drugs that are coming across the border. And they said that there's enough fentanyl being seized now that's coming across the border. It's enough to deliver a lethal dose to every single American. But it often seems that people don't see the connection between open borders and the drug problem. Why is that?
Well, first of all, because our politicians and our mainstream media are not being honest to the public. This is not a red or a blue issue. It's a red, white, and blue issue. It's impacting all Americans, and families are being destroyed, devastated. Right now, the DEA administrator put out a recent announcement. They've already seized over 9.5 million fake pills. 40% of those pills had a potentially lethal dose of fentanyl. So the poison is floating around all over America. There's millions of pills that kids are ordering from social media, and they're getting these pills thinking they're Xanax and Adderall and Percocet and oxycodone, and they're dying instantly. This is a crisis we've never had in the history of the country. I want to make another really important point.
Yeah.
The administration's using talking points from 10 years ago. This is not opioid overdoses. This is fentanyl murder, fentanyl poisoning by the cartels and the Chinese transnational criminals. We've never seen this in the history of this country, Tom, and that's what everybody's missing. Yeah. This is a much more comprehensive problem than what the administration is laying out to the public. They don't want this problem to be tied to the cartels and to China because they're very soft on those two targets.
Derek, you mentioned that kids and folks are ordering these things through social media. They're getting them online. Do you believe that the social media companies and internet service providers are working together enough with the government to try and prevent those sales from happening online?
The answer is no, but I'll say this. The DEA administrator was very aggressive in the media announcement with the Deputy Attorney General, and they are talking to the social media companies. I think they'll make improvements, but it's all about the money. It's all about the money for the bad guys. It's all about the money for the corporations in America as well. But they have to realize that it's helping to facilitate the death and destruction of our kids, our future generation. Our future leaders are dying. it's really like I deal with the families around America. Another thing, just to tell you, about a month ago in Mexico, they seized a fentanyl lab, and the AP reported that the lab was producing 70 million pills of fake oxy, the blue pills. The Sinaloa cartel is controlling that. When is the last time you heard President Biden or Vice President Harris, the border czar, talk about the cartels working with China? You haven't heard that at all.
No, you haven't. You haven't heard that at all. They want to pander, and you make a great point about the way that they reacted to the Rittenhouse verdict, but they don't want to talk about violence in the streets in our urban communities impacting minorities, and they don't want to talk about this national crisis that we have on our hands. Derek Maltz, formerly of the DEA, thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, where real news for real people.